Now, I know that I talk about values a lot, and I want to connect them a little bit more to resilience, right? Because that is the topic of my upcoming book, but it's also really important to understand why I think values are such a big part of anchoring you and giving you energy. I think values give you clarity. I always suggest that everybody write them on a Post-it note. Have them somewhere where you can see them all the time. It's not just an exercise. It's not just so I can do more workshops. There's a very real reason for this. Situations sometimes give you an ick feeling. Have you ever been in a situation where you think, I don't like this. Something doesn't feel right here. But it's hard to put your finger on it and hard to explain. That's not a very powerful feeling. When I was a young CEO, there were situations that I just didn't like, but I knew it wasn't going to give me a lot of credibility to tell people that. I don't like this situation. I don't like it. Something doesn't feel right. I knew I had to give it some context. I want to give you a very clear example. Whenever there was yelling or disrespect, I knew that something didn't feel right, but I didn't know how to say it. And I was going to lose a lot of credibility as a CEO trying to raise money and scale a company if I said, this situation gives me the ick. So I sat down and really articulated what my values were. And I realized that one of them was respect. And yelling and getting really intense, it just obliterated that value. So then I was able to say, you know what? This situation is one that is challenging my value of respect. And that's my value because I believe that everyone deserves to be in a situation where they're respected, where they have a calm, peaceful environment to do their work. And so if we could all take a pause and come back when we're calm, that's how we're going to get work done here. Suddenly, it was so empowering. I was practicing self-advocacy. I was able to hang the situation on my values, and it just changed everything. So that's why I'm so passionate about this. When you know your values, you can describe them. Nothing is squishy, and it's so good for your resilience. So take the time to sit down, put them on a Post-it note, and be able to explain why.